Hi, I'm Tori.
And I'm Leah, and welcome back to the Boys Lie podcast.
A podcast where we talk about the craziest relationship stories you've ever heard, pop culture, and the piping hot tea of our lives.
So buckle up, enjoy the ride, and remember that boys lie.
Boys lie. Boys lie.
Boys lie.
Boys lie.
Boys lie, y'all.
Boys lie.
Them boys, they be lying.
Boys lie.
I keep forgetting that Aaron's not here, so I have to.
It's so funny. It's like
Yeah.
a little stutter.
Yeah, I'm like, and welcome back to the Boys Lie podcast.
If you guys are wondering where Aram is, he's just taking a break from the podcast.
we locked him in the dungeon in the basement.
Yeah, you'll never find him ever again.
Yeah, but I know you guys love him, and we love him too. But he just needed a little time off, which is totally fine.
And just so you guys know too, it is the height of our Q4. There's a lot going on right now between sales, a lot of promotions, and there is a lot of customer service. So I think he's just been kind of bogged down.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Aram, if you're listening to this, we miss you.
He'll never listen to this.
He won't.
He'll
probably.
never listen.
It's fine.
It's fine. If you guys saw the camera shaking, it's because Oscar is clumsy and kicked the camera.
We
Just
love
kidding.
you,
Love you,
Oscar.
Oscar.
Okay.
Should we hop into story time?
Yeah, if you guys have a story you'd like to share on the Boys Lie podcast, please share via boyslieofficial.com. And if your story gets selected to be on this podcast or be read on this podcast, you win a free sweatsuit.
Woo!
Go for it.
Same old story. Girl and boy fall in love, and he lies about everything. I met. The way this starts is so crazy. I met Vaz. Would you say Vas or Vaz?
Okay.
I'm gonna start over. Same old story. Girl and boy fall in love, and he lies about everything. I met Vic in May 2023, and we connected very quickly. We had the most romantic first date where he waits for you and opens the door for you. And in this day and age, he knows how to charm you and make you feel amazing. Our first date was brunch first, then garage sale shopping and bar hopping around town. And it was so much fun, like totally my ideal date. And Vic and I clicked very quickly. Soon after, we were hanging out almost every day, meeting each other's friends and family, and traveling together. Vic was like the perfect mix of fun, but committed to his job, owned a house, and was so kind and caring and sweet to me. Now, it does get a little complicated here because Vic is poly, and I was new to the whole poly lifestyle.
What's poly?
So I actually wrote it down because
polygamous?
so basically it's having like multiple romantic or sexual partners.
Got it. Sorry, I just didn't know there was a short form of that.
Yeah, they just basically don't believe in monogamy. Could never be me.
I don't even think is polygamous the wrong
It is polygamous. Polyamorous?
Polyamorous. Sorry, I
Polyamorous.
didn't say that right, but I knew what you meant. I picked up what you laid
Yeah.
down.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
just so everyone
Poly.
gets it.
We'll call it poly.
Multiple relationships at one time.
Yes. I had a previous thing. I had a previous fling before Vic that was poly, but he and I didn't last long. But before Vic, I was reading about polyamory. That's what it is.
Did I say polygamous?
Yeah,
What
what does
is
polygamous
wrong
mean?
with me, you guys?
Before Vic, I was reading about polyamory and what a loving life could look like outside of a monogamous relationship. So I started reading the books, joining the Reddit channels, listening to podcasts, talking to friends, and trying to learn everything that I could about polyamory and what my life might look like in this type of healthy relationship.
There's just no way that no relationship doesn't have jealousy
Yeah.
in that situation or circumstance. Like there's no way.
Yeah.
I
It's
can't
too
imagine.
tricky.
Yeah, it's just how time is so expensive. It's like the most expensive thing in the entire world.
Yeah.
And if you share your time with someone you feel like you should be spending most of your time with, I just don't like that. And in the same way with someone else, I mean, like go to work, do all the things, but
Yeah.
like that time that you have with someone, for instance, to like cuddle up, watch a movie at night. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, the only time I could see it working in my life, honestly, is like if I'm married for 25 years and like we're bored. And like,
But it's a mutual.
It's
It's a mutual venture.
yeah. It
I don't
just
know if
seems
this
tricky.
means one person in the relationship is only having.
No, I think they're
multiple.
both allowed to. But
Okay.
we'll see how she
Okay.
reacts it. She says, I even started going to therapy so I could talk about how I was feeling. As a jealous as fuck Scorpio, this was really hard for me.
Yikes.
But I got to the point that I told Vic I could do poly with him. He could see other women as long as he told me everything, who he was talking to, what they were doing, and if they're going to hook up, they had to be safe and wear condoms.
So this is more for him.
Yes,
This
that's
is
what it seems like.
one-sided poly.
Yeah. I put my one-sided poly episode title. I put my trust into Vic, and I told him that he could do this as long as he was open with me about every single woman. And then as we continued, he kept breaking his promises with me. One day he would say he's not going to see anyone else right now and that he only wants to be with me. And then a month later, out of the blue, he would drop that he's going to go on a date with Liz, this new girl that he met, and how much he likes her and how wonderful Liz is, blah, blah, blah. And I was totally blindsided.
So I think like in the rule book of things, it's already like if they're gonna break the rule at one point in time, I mean, this just isn't gonna work. Like I think that there's gonna have to be a strict rule to rule basis. I think next to it too, like the other rule of this in regards to the jealousy of the matter, I wouldn't want to know more than that. Like I don't want to know their business. I don't want them to be near my circle, in the circle of friends that I have. I don't even want them to be like a no by no basis, meaning like, oh, you know that person who knows that person.
I know.
Like they need to be so far across the grid that I want to be unaware.
Yeah, I know.
And to have this rule as is being that one singular, I don't know, rule.
No, it's hard because it's like as the like whoever wrote this in, like I completely understand why you feel this way. I could never do this, and I would be the most jealous fucking crazy person. But at the same time, like when you said like one day he would say he's not going to see anyone, and then the next week he wants to go see Liz.
playing
Like
with your feelings.
you agreed to this relationship
Yeah.
though, in that sense. So it's like it doesn't matter if he's going to do it one week and not the next. Like it's what he wants.
But I think if he did want that, he shouldn't even give her the idea of saying I want a monogamous.
right,
Monogamous.
or I don't want to
Did
hook up with
Did
anyone.
I say that right?
Monogamous, yeah.
Okay.
So she's kind of getting like, okay, am I in a poly relationship? Am I not? Do you want to just be with me, or do you like? It's just confusing.
Like
to
he
her.
shouldn't have ever said that because that just plants the seed of like,
He
oh,
wants
this could
me.
be one day forever, just the two of us.
Yeah. I was so mad and angry that he would tell me one thing and then on the flip side, he would sneak around and do something else. Typical lying boy. This Liz situation happened over 5 times, where he would say, I'm not going to be with anyone, and do the exact opposite. And honestly, I was pissed, but I wasn't too concerned about these women, because Vic told me out of all the women he's dated, which let me tell you, he's dated a lot of women, I was the best and the most open and understanding, which I am.
Maybe he has a kink, right? Like some people have a kink where if you're doing something shady behind your partner's back, it's like a high.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Like people who cheat, I think there's a high to their cheating of like secrecy. That's like, ooh, we're sneaking around, or it's like a hype.
I also think it's like manipulation, where he's like, you're the best person I've ever dated because you're so understanding
He
about
needs
the
to keep
situation.
her around.
Like you're so great because you understand why I want to go fuck all these girls. Like
Yeah.
it's like you're putting this in her head, making her feel like she's doing a good deed, or
It's like a different level of gaslighting.
yeah, exactly. It wasn't until February 2024 that I found out that Vic was actually still talking to his ex, Nancy. The whole time we were together. Sorry, I had to flip the page. Not only were they talking, but way worse. Let me tell you. So in Feb, I found out that they were still connected. This is after they went to a concert together in September 2023, and they ended things. And he said that she's not a good person, how she is obsessed with him, how she is crazy, and all of these things. He told me again and again that they were done. But I heard a lot of stories about Nancy while we were together, and every time it broke us a little more.
So this is the part that I guess he.
I can never deal with this man.
Well, no, it's like you're going to your partner to confide in them about things that you're going through, and these are historical relationship experiences that he's
went
gone
through.
through.
Be like, Nancy's crazy.
Your partner agrees, like, let's do this multiple partner scenario. You have to just tell me what's going on. And he's still going
He's
back to
telling
this
her.
toxic relationship, which he seems like a toxic person
Right.
himself.
But he's telling her what's going on. It's from what it seems.
But like for
so
me,
far.
again, I think that's the part where it's like, how can there not be jealousy if you want to constantly know what's going on with everything? It's just, you can't have both. I'm for the people that do, like, they're cults.
Well, the elephant in the room here is it's the polyamory aspect of it. Like this is what the entire part of your relationship that's causing issues.
The
like
polygamous.
So Nancy is crazy, whatever. Then February comes along and I find out that they're still connected, still texting, and I basically told him that they cannot be together or talk. I will allow us to be in an open relationship as long as it's not with Nancy, and Vic agreed. He said that he would block her. And then she says, actually, I took his phone and blocked her number, and they would be done. Now, July 2024 rolls around, and Vic left his phone in the bathroom. And my nosy ass was like, I want to read his phone and his text to see if he's being honest with me. So I took his phone and I read that Chris Bartender from work texted him saying, I'm off at work at 11 a.m. if you want to come stick your penis inside of me.
Wait.
Chris from work texted him saying, if you want to
No, I know. So
just notice wait. So
I'm
you'll
assuming he's not gay.
No.
This is a change contact.
Yes. She goes, my heart dropped. I didn't know he was gay. My heart is racing and I'm shaking. And then I realized whose phone number it is because I had saved Nancy's number in my phone in case I needed it one day.
Smart.
And lo and behold, it's fucking Nancy. Oh, the worst part was his response saying, I can't today. I have to work on my basement construction project. Like, classic dude. She goes, I flipped out on him. I flipped out on her and I texted her. It was so bad. But after I calmed down, I talked to Vic and I said, listen, this is your last chance. If I catch the two of you again, I'm done. That July 2024 was the worst month of my life. I couldn't stop thinking about the two of them having sex. I couldn't stop dreaming about clawing her eyes out. And I couldn't stop thinking about Nancy 24/7. And I felt like I was going crazy.
See, for me, this is frustrating more so because I know that you don't want to be mad at your partner, but it's not Nancy's fault. This is the person that's closest
It's not
to
Nancy's
you.
fault.
No, I'm saying this is the person that's closest to you, right? They're supposed to be sleeping in your bed every night. This person is going to be saying, I love you. This person is telling you they want to be with you and only
I
you.
know.
And you're mad at Nancy. And that's the shitty part about it, because I think it's so easy to navigate your anger and rage towards someone else than the person you care about most, because you want to forgive them so badly.
No, I totally hear you. See, the way I'm reading this, though, and it reminds me of this scene that I saw in Nobody Wants This, which I've talked about on the podcast. But basically, this girl starts dating Adam Brody's character, and he just had recently broken up with his ex-girlfriend. So, of course, being the new girlfriend, she stalks his ex-girlfriend like all the time, is literally, and he's like, can I borrow your phone for something? And she handed him her phone, and it was like Google, and it's a last recent searches, and she like Googled his ex's net worth, and he like saw it. It was really funny. But then when they finally met and talked in person, it was like an awkward encounter, but they started talking, and the new girlfriend was fine, like, I actually just want to admit something. Like, I'm obsessed with you. Like, I've stalked you. I've looked at all of your accounts. Like, I Google you every day. And the ex-girlfriend was like, I'm obsessed with you too, and I do the same thing. Like, I feel like this situation was like she's saying, like, I'm just thinking about Nancy all the time, because it's like becomes like a girl obsession. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. But at the same time, she knows that Nancy's toxic, right?
Yes.
Like, there's things about this story that you're telling me where there's attractive things to this person that makes them interesting.
Yeah.
For me, it sounds like Nancy's not interesting.
No.
Sorry, Nancy.
Sorry, Nancy. Okay, so she was thinking about Nancy a lot. And then at the end of the month, after partying at night with Vic, I broke down crying and told him how I felt like I was going crazy. I kept asking him about her, and he didn't know why. So I told him with
He
tears.
didn't know why. He didn't fucking know why.
So I told him with tears in my eyes how hurt and broken I was with what he texted her back, and how I couldn't stop having nightmares about the two of them having sex, and how I basically felt like I was going insane. And he had no clue how much this was weighing on me, but I thought that we got past it. And then exactly 6 days later, in the beginning of August 2024, he sends me a text without his shirt on and says, I took this photo for you. Girls, we know immediately he's lying. I knew that photo wasn't for me. And the next day, he left his Apple Watch at home while he went out for an errand, and I read his text on his Apple Watch with Nancy.
Stupid fuck.
I read everything. I saw all the naked photos. I read how they fucked just 4 months prior. I read about how amazing their sex lives were and how sexy and amazing she was. This is the same girl I was lied to about them not being in communication with one another. This was the same girl he promised to me that he was done with, and I read it all. So I packed my shit up and left. I ended up traveling to Arizona with my family.
Hold, please, as we page flip this.
With my family so I could be away from him. Believe in yourself when you know something isn't right, because usually your gut is telling you something. Vic and I are now totally fucked because he's a liar and thinks with his dick. LOL.
Well, Vic also doesn't do anything that's trustworthy.
No.
He's gonna run into this problem over and over, kind of just perpetuate it.
It's just so hard, because it's like, if you're going to be in a polyamorous relationship, where is the line drawn between texting other girls behind your back to have sex with them, when that's a part of your relation? I guess their whole thing was that they have to agree to know about everyone, so that's where he kind of lied to her. But it just seems like it's so complicated, and if you're not willing to be if you're not sure if polyamorous relationship is for you, it probably isn't.
No polygamous here.
Yeah. And I'm sorry that you had to deal with that, and I know the feeling of obsessing over the other woman. I've been there. I feel like it's like a universal experience that a lot of females have gone through. But again, like Tori said,
She's uninteresting. Fuck Nancy. And also, you're way more interesting. You're way more wholesome.
yeah. And I just feel like you'll find somebody that doesn't need to be in a polyamorous relationship, unless that's what you want. But it just seems like, as a Scorpio jealous queen, it's not for you. And that's okay. It's not for me either. And I know it's not for Tori. It's just not for everybody.
And you get a free sweatsuit.
Yeah. So fuck you, Nancy. Fuck you, Vic. Fuck you, polyamory.
Polygamous.
No, it's polyamory.
Okay.
Is polygamous the same thing?
No, I definitely made that word up.
Let's just Google polygamous, because I don't
my
know
brain literally farted and polygamous came out.
polygamous.
Oh, they do?
Oh, it's the same thing.
Is polygamous really a word?
It says polygamous.
Oh, just so you guys know, polygamous is more than one spouse, and polyamorous is more than one
Sexual partner. Polygamous. Practicing relating to or involving polygamy. Okay, that's not answering my question. Polygamy, the practice or custom of having one or having more than one wife. Yeah. Polyamorous is a sexual partner. Okay. Polygamy is having more than one wife. Polyamorous is having a sexual partner.
Yeah, that's just what I said and what you said twice.
I'm just saying it out loud so I can remember it myself.
No, I'm just saying there's like an echo in the room.
Sorry. Sorry, guys. But now you know. Let's all say it together.
Okay.
All right, next story.
Should I jump into this?
Yeah.
There's many reasons why I'm sharing this story, but mainly I have an ex-best friend who would take quote unquote stealing my style from cutesy best friend vibes to single white female vibes, and Boys Lie is one of the brands that she quote unquote made her own, even though I put her on it. Talk about petty. Okay.
I mean, good for us, bad for you.
I'm sorry. But I honestly, you're a trendsetter. I love you. Okay. She goes, LOL, no, but really, I showed her your brand and was telling her how much I adore it. And next thing I know is it's all she wears. And well, she has more money than me, so I didn't stand a chance. She then became a TikTok quote unquote influencer wearing all the same clothes and all my style down to copying my pink hair. We both still have pink hair. To be honest, when
I copied your pink hair.
I
have no shame.
I kind of loved it.
It was so cute. We were like both at Coachella with pink hair.
I know.
Were like the girls that did the pink hair before other people.
Yeah, we were just trolling around Coachella with pink hair.
Yeah.
Pink hair trolls.
Me pink extensions.
I think there's such an interesting dynamic between besties where it's like you either get upset when you copy each other or you just wear the same thing. And I think that we were always those besties that were like wear the same thing.
Yeah, we're like, I like that, I'm gonna steal it from you, or I like that, I'm gonna buy it, or I like that, I'm gonna copy you. I think when people don't communicate that, it gets a little weird.
Yeah, I agree. Like when it's so suddenly and all of a sudden it's a surprise.
Yeah, it's like, am I looking in the mirror?
Okay, so she says, so lame, be original, find your own vibe, LOL, talk about being petty, hi, it's me. I could talk about this all day. Anyway, here's the meat of the story, and sorry I got distracted. It's totally okay. I get it.
ADD
I was
queen.
dating this guy for 3 years. We had a really passionate connection and became super in love, and it was super fast. And it ended up with a daughter, and needless to say, we were soulmates.
Great.
Amazing. Life was good until it wasn't. I'll cut to the chase. We were kind of young and started beefing a lot. He started using, and it was pretty clear that we had to take a break. Super toxic and not healthy at all. I mean, yeah, I'd imagine if he was using that would be really
especially with the
unhealthy.
daughter.
Yeah, that's crazy. While he was quote unquote focusing on himself, the worst thing for an addict to do. Actually, sort of the best thing, but like, it's an addict, so.
Like what? Finding themselves?
I guess.
Fucking bah humbug.
They really need to find God. Is what they need. And got better. And I decided to do the same. He moved to OC. I stayed in Norco. I hope I pronunciated that.
I'm assuming she meant NorCal.
It's just spelled NORCO.
Yeah, I think there's a few spelling
Okay.
errors and
North Cal, I guess.
I don't know. We also don't want to dox her location.
Yeah, no, that too. Anyways, they were focused on co-parenting.
Yeah.
Everything was okay until about a month into it when I noticed that he was a little more distant and quote unquote not as nice. And my intuition once again came in on point, and there was a new shiny girl. I mean, come on. We were barely broken up. Literally within 30 days, he was already talking to this new girl. It was pretty fucking devastating. Even though we had stuff to work out and needed some time, I didn't think we were over. I mean, we did have a child together, so I was pretty heartbroken.
Isn't that typical, like, kind of addicts behavior, though? Like, you have to have something, like, all the time. Is it, like, a quick fix?
Yeah, I mean, addicts are selfish people.
Yeah.
Like, I did AA, NA, and Al-Anon, and it's really nothing has to do with you.
Yeah.
Like, his behavior has nothing to do with you.
It just sucks because it feels like it is.
And it feels personal. Obviously, you just had a daughter. Like, any normal person who doesn't have that same disease would understand that and be receptive to it. It's just somebody who has this type of problem.
Yeah. And you're being healthy and, like, grieving the relationship in the way that it should be done.
Yeah, we love you.
Yeah.
Anyways, she goes, I had so many sleepless nights and full of depression. LOL, I was doing all those things, stalking the Instagram pages, finding out who she was, going down the rabbit hole of comparison. I was driving myself crazy and sitting with so much heartbreak.
There it is. Girl on girl comparison.
She goes, but it was what it was, and I had to let it go. See, and that's the biggest gift you give yourself. Once I got into acceptance, we laid down some ground rules when it came to our daughter. I wasn't okay with her being around her until I personally met with her, which was already going to be hard because she was famous for posting jabs on me on social media. Yikes. So this girl is literally some influencer girly already hating on her, and they have a daughter, or I guess the significant other
Yeah.
shares a daughter with this girl, and now she doesn't want the daughter to be around her unless if she meets her.
Which I get. Like, I wouldn't want my I don't have a child, but I wouldn't want my child to be around somebody that I don't know either. But the jabs on social media is kind of where
That's
I'm
just like
lost.
the ick.
Yeah, like why do you care so much? Why are you so obsessed with me?
That girl's equally like stalking you and is clearly a loser.
Yeah, like get a life.
She would post stuff about my baby mama drama, quote unquote. Posted a pic of my baby girl when I asked him not to let her to do that.
Oh, hate that.
That's really
I
not
fucking
right.
hate that.
You have no business doing that.
No.
Not the person who wrote this in, but the other woman. However, don't get it twisted. I made a mental note of every post aimed at me. LOL, little by little, I decided I didn't want to lose my mind, and I started totally focusing on myself. Every once in a while, I would be hit with a picture of him whining and dining this girl. Sorry, I had to flip the page. He was deaf doing things he never did with me, and it really brought up a lot. Feelings of inadequacy, self-worth, comparison. It was brutal. We would talk about it, and he would go from being cool and nice to being a dick. And it was pretty bad. As a matter of fact, he is who I think about when I wear boys lie. Aw.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, use that energy and rage and put it towards yourself and your daughter. He actually lied to me a lot while we were getting together and even after I had the daughter. Anyways, back to me, I made a decision to not be a loser and get my shit together. Facts. Biggest facts ever. Once I started working on myself, I slowly started to feel better. Months later, almost a year to be exact, I noticed that I could be around him and my heart wouldn't sink. I was healing.
Good.
I'm really proud of you. This one time he came to my house and was kind of in a dark place. He was sad and he started venting to me about his girlfriend. And I remember for a second, I was like, dude is not venting to me about this chick, LOL. And then I just looked at him and said, surrender. What's meant to be will be.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Well said.
Love that. It was then that I realized I had forgiven him and was over it. How freeing that felt.
Yes. 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 Release.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I love that.
That going the room is crazy. Okay. Once I realized I was over him, I started dating here and there. I had a few guys that I fell in love with, I guess she
Oh,
says.
wow. Good for you.
But that was a turn off I guess the guys fell in love with her and
Oh.
she kind of felt turned off by it.
Still good for you.
Sorry, I misread that.
Good for you.
LOL, I just wanted to date and have fun. Once I could be around my ex and not get pissed or heartbroken, I did the unthinkable and I started flirting with him.
Oh, no.
Damn well knowing that he was in a relationship and damn well knowing what I was doing.
Okay. I mean, let's see where this goes, but like, I get it. But
Like, self-awareness is good, but like also like, is this vengeful?
yes, it seems like it
It's
might
also
be.
like jumping in a pool of toxicity, like that you used to have like hope. I don't know,
but
toxic hope for.
sometimes you got to get your toxic wiggles out. Maybe this is her way. Not that it's right, but I do understand it. I wish you didn't. I do understand it though. But let's see what happens.
I would pawn this off and say to him, I'm single and I can do whatever I want. You're the one who's in lockdown, quote unquote. That's
Yeesh.
dangling a carrot in front of somebody who already has issues, clearly.
Yeah.
This went on for a couple weeks. He would text me shit that he shouldn't have, and I was soaking it all in. He would come to pick up our daughter, and I would wear something sexy, strut in front of him, knowing what I was doing was quote unquote wrong, but also referring back to my mental, I don't know what metal knots is. I'm assuming mental note of all the shade throwing post on social media from her.
I think whoever wrote
She's using this
in-
to like drive herself for revenge
but I
and
also
avenge
think,
herself, but I don't think I mean, this is fine. I think it's fine.
Yeah,
If she feels she's in control here, it's fine.
but I was gonna say, like, I'm sure you're a beautiful person, and you don't need. I know it's so much easier said than done, but you don't need a validation from your ex to make you feel like that. You know what I mean? Like, I think that there are other ways to get that, but I get it because I think I would do something similar to this at a certain point in my life. I'm not sure if she's doing it to get like attention, validation from him.
Well, she says it.
Oh,
She goes, yeah, this was my get back. LOL, not that I really wanted him. I had higher standards and more self-respect by now, but it was strictly out of spite and quote unquote, bitch, you fucked with the wrong baby mama, quote unquote. Oh my God, saying that now makes me so embarrassed. I'm 40 years old and this is 10 years later. Okay, so there's one day that he came over to get our daughter at a park and I laid it on pretty thick. I didn't want any physical things going on with him, basically, she says. I just flirted a lot because I was single and allowed to do whatever I wanted. I guess I had zero respect. LOL. Well, of course, he fell right into my trap and said, I want to kiss you. Next thing I know, we met up at a hotel and slept together. Yes, they were still very much together. So this isn't really avenging you. Like,
yeah.
this isn't you doing your big one. You just fell into his trap too. Like, this is a mutual trap.
right, and like
And making him cheat on this girl with you doesn't do better.
It's
for
not
you.
gonna like you're not. Yeah.
Like, you didn't just win. You didn't
No,
win.
but like
I get it, but you didn't
it's
win.
hard because maybe it's something that she needed to know that she could still get him back, but doesn't make it right.
She said, on one end, I felt horrible because of girl code. And on the other end, I thought, why would I get involved with a dude fresh out of a 3-year relationship with someone he has a child with and a baby mama? That's me. And of course, remembered every jab on social media. He broke up with her the next day. They dated for a total of 1.5 years, and she was pretty heartbroken. I did feel kind of bad. I was in a petty stage of my life, and LOL, fast forward to him and I met and slept together every night, like while they were separated for months.
Okay. So they continue to sleep together.
Yeah. He soon realized he fucked up and wanted me back. I had zero intention on being with him. I just wanted to get back.
I think she wants to get back at the girl.
But that still, it doesn't do anything for her.
No.
It does nothing for you.
But I don't know what the feeling of hurt is when you have a child with somebody and then there's a new person involved that's
No,
like
it's
doing
a
things
whole
and taking
deeper
pictures
no,
of
it's
your
a whole
child.
deeper level of hatred
Right.
towards someone. I'm just saying he's clearly like just a piece of shit pawn in this, and like I don't know. I feel like you could have avenged him by just being with someone way
Better. Yeah.
And you deserve someone way better.
Hotter. Someone hotter, blonder, better.
Yeah,
Like Megan Maroney says.
Okay, she says, but needless to say, I guess I still loved him. Okay, so at least she owns it.
Mm-hmm.
I made him jump through all the hoops and earn every bit of trust that I could get. 7 months later, he showed me he was a changed man, and now we've been married since 2017 and have a total of 3 kids, and I'm actually friends with the girl. LOL, no, she doesn't know we've slept together before they broke up. I think the quote-unquote back with the baby mama was hard enough for her. Ooh.
Oh.
I'm not sure how to wrap this up. Looking back at who I am now, I would have left him the fuck alone. Wait, so does that mean you
I
don't
don't
want to be with him
know.
now? Because you're saying you don't want to be with
maybe-
him, you don't want to be with him, and then all of a sudden you guess you still love him. You guess.
Well, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she means I wish I would have left him the fuck alone because maybe she suspected that no matter what, they would have ended up coming back together in the end. That's me romanticizing it. Or are you saying that you wish you left him alone and that you weren't married for 10 years at this point?
No, she like took the carrot, dangled it in front of him multiple times,
Got
to
the
get
bait.
to get what she wanted. 'Cause
Caught the fish.
Yeah, she caught him.
Yeah, didn't throw him back.
Yeah, but
She kept him.
and then they had 2 more kids.
Right.
Deep down inside, I couldn't let this girl one up me. Is it about the girl though?
Wow. I never want to do you dirty because you seems like you seek revenge for the rest of your
When
life.
in reality, it was him that caused all the heartbreak, she says. Well, she's honest. I like this
Yeah.
girl. I like you a lot.
Same, but I will
actually.
never cross you.
I guess I wanted to be picked or chosen. And trust me, I've done a lot of work in this area. Actually, you have. You acknowledge it. I appreciate it. If it was all me today, I would have let him go and stay there. But it is what it is. We're pretty happy. And that girl ended up meeting her person. Oh, she ended up meeting her person too. Sorry. I
Okay.
don't know why that was a hard read. So it all worked out. LOL, this is me and my husband now. I guess he's worth it. The whole, I guess he's
Blink
worth
twice
it.
if you're happy. Are you okay?
Yeah, like, so the thing that confuses me and how you wrote this, because you clearly do acknowledge your feelings, and like I appreciate that, and you acknowledge where you went wrong. I appreciate that too. There's still some things that you seem confused about, which is totally fine based off of the way that I'm reading this as an outsider. So don't come for me. This is just what I'm reading because I love you deeply. But the thing that doesn't resonate with me is where you're like, oh, I got him back. He soon realized he fucked up and wanted me back. I guess I still loved him.
Okay, so here's
I guess
no,
he
I
was
know.
worth it.
But here's what's wrong with these. Here's what's hard with these stories is when they're written in, we're only reading them and based in a way that we would interpret them, like in the way that they're being said. Like when I read this submission, I thought it was like she was like being like really funny and sarcastic and like outgoing, and maybe she's talking in like
Oh, she could be.
she
Like,
could
I
be
guess.
like I get yeah like exactly. So I
Yeah.
don't because she's pretty funny. So I don't know if it was written in like a somber tone, being like I guess I'm happy, or if it's like I guess I'm happy. Like, you know what I mean?
It's raining today, you guys. Give me a break.
Yeah, it's just hard. So that's why it's like I'm under the assumption that this was supposed to be kind of like jokesy.
I
and-
guess.
Yeah, I'm hoping because if you're not sure, then like please give me a call. Like
Okay, that makes more sense to me. I guess
I think
maybe
I
I'm a
think.
bad reader.
No, I just was because I also never read it out loud. I only read it in my brain. It's definitely hard to like sometimes when you're reading stories to read it in the voice of who you think the person is that wrote it in. If that makes sense, because
It was a great story, by the way.
great story.
And I appreciate even the best friend, just like little notes on the outside. I actually did appreciate it.
And if you have a follow up, please let us know about the tone of the story because I think now we both are like I think it's supposed to be like a jokey like funny thing. But if you're not happy, like also like let us know.
Give it
10
keep us
years.
posted.
I mean, beautiful children, I'm sure, but
Okay, well, on that note, congrats, you got a free sweatsuit.
yeah.
I was literally reading, I don't know where I saw this on Instagram because I did that thing where you like accidentally swipe up and then it disappeared.
I hate that.
But I saw this one story about this guy who went to go propose to his girlfriend. And he spent a whole year planning out this proposal, big proposal in front of family and friends, a whole grand, like, romantic gesture.
Mhm.
And he proposes, and she says no. And there's like a little
Right
back.
away says no.
She's like, I can't do this.
Oh,
And
while he's
there's-
on his knees.
Yeah.
Wow.
In front of all their friends and family.
Great.
And there's this little back and forth that they have afterwards via text, which the texts were like exchanged, I guess, publicly. And that's what I was reading from. And basically what happened was when he had proposed, he bought her this ring. It was from Walmart, whatever. It was still like a real diamond ring.
Mhm.
It was still pretty. He still made the effort to purchase it. But
Why Walmart?
the ring, it just wasn't the expense of the ring doesn't matter. And it's really the principle of the ring. But like, give me a second to explain this. The ring, she responded, was like, the reason why I said no is because I feel like in our relationship, you've never been able to hear me and like hear what I wanted, because if you had, you wouldn't have taken the easy route of just going to Walmart
Yeah.
that week, buying a ring, and then
That wasn't her dream ring.
yeah, and then proposing to me. And she's like, I feel like that's like the epitome essentially of our whole relationship, is that
Oh.
you do things at your own convenience and you do what's easy for you, and you have like this plan of
Mhm.
your whole life. But
What
essentially,
you think is best.
yeah, and essentially for me, you never hear what I want, and it's not like a mutual compromise.
Yeah.
And I went into the comment section just to like give it a quick little like glance, because we all love
Yeah.
to live in the comments sometimes.
Yeah.
And so many people came for her, being like, oh, so this guy like goes out of his way, plans a whole thing for like a year, essentially, which God only knows it took a year. Like, it really doesn't take that long to plan anything.
Right.
Like, the only thing that takes like almost a year to plan is a wedding. I don't know.
Yeah. I was just, but when you said a year proposal, I was like, Jesus, what did he do?
Like, I guess it took him a while.
okay.
And maybe it took him a while to get everyone in the same room. Maybe that's what took so long, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know. And I understand her so deeply.
Same. 100%.
You should have the love life that you want.
Yeah. And like the people in the comments don't know anything about their relationship, have absolutely no idea like the struggles that she faced during that relationship. I'm sure if you're going to say no to somebody you've been with for a while
In front of your
friends and family while he's on his knee, that you wouldn't do that unless you felt it in your fucking soul, because that's a shitty situation for every single person that's involved.
She said no with her full ass
Full pussy. She said fuck no. But like, it would, honestly, I get her, because like it seems to the outside world like it's such a small thing, like he didn't listen to me, but it's not
But
about the
People
ring.
look exactly. It's not about the pasta.
It's not about the pasta. It's not about the ring. It's about the fact that he doesn't. I bet, and I get it, because like if Kevin knows exactly what ring I want, I've sent him the same thing. Like, it's never changed. So if he
Now imagine if he proposed
to
to
me with something completely
with
different,
like
I'd
an
be
emerald shape with a
unless,
halo.
Unless
and
it was fucking stunning, huge, beautiful, real, like amazing diamond, I'd be like, okay, like this is so much better. But like, I would still be like, did you not like? Why would you pick this?
because it doesn't. It has to do with listening to your partner and hearing what they want out of something,
And giving them what they want.
Yeah.
Like,
and providing them what they want.
yeah, don't go balls to the wall and pick a ring that you like. You're not gonna be wearing it for the rest of your life.
For me, it's like you ask your parents for a puppy for 10 years straight, and then they end up giving you a parrot.
A cat, yeah, or like a cat. And you're like, do you not listen to one thing I fucking say? I don't like parrots. Like,
And you have like an extreme fear of birds.
yeah, now I have to take care of this fucking parrot. Like, I didn't want this. So it's just, I get it. And I think that people that are coming for her in the comments, like, clearly, like, luckily, hopefully haven't had that struggle of like,
No, I mean,
not
I think
being
it's just
listened
the
to.
internet coming for her. But I
Oh,
found
poor
it
boy.
so.
Like, who cares?
Yeah, I found it so interesting. People were so stuck being like, oh, she said no because the ring.
He can
It's like-
return the ring, get his money back,
Totally.
full refund. I'm sure Walmart offers that.
But he should have been able to hear her in the first place. And I just
Yeah.
thought that was interesting. I don't know why that story reminded me
No,
of that,
it's
but I wanted to
crazy.
share it.
I agree. I'm totally team girl in that situation. But speaking of comments, I have this. I was looking on TikTok, and this girl posted, and it had so many. There's like 1 million views and like all these likes, and she said, "Everyone share the biggest red flag you've ignored."
Oh God, I love this shit.
And I screenshotted the comments, and it's so funny, and I just wanted to hear your take on them.
Okay.
So the first one is, didn't defend me or comfort me when his mom basically called me fat.
Ooh.
I felt like I was the only person in his life that could make him happy, and that was the flag.
I feel like the mom comment, like, you got to be able to stand up to your parents. I
Yeah.
would literally be like, Dad, what the fuck?
And also, no one should be fat shaming anybody.
Yeah, no, totally.
He still talked to his first ex and would never let me see what they said. And when I brought it up, he said, it's a promise that I have to keep with her. Like, what?
That would have ended the relationship for me
Yeah.
immediately.
He only communicated with me on Snapchat and had Snapchat Premium.
Guys, get rid
Yeah.
of Snapchat. I've had enough of that.
When he plays more games, like I think it's just like Xbox, than spending time with you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's like college level though. Like if he's doing that and it's like past 21 years,
Yeah.
ew.
Yeah. Not responding to texts, but he's being active on all the other things. Other apps, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah. He only had good girlfriends, no guy friends.
Oh,
That's weird.
that gives gay.
He was on his own lock screen. I would do that.
That one makes me laugh.
That
That one's
had
actually really
that
funny.
one had 25,000 likes.
That one's really funny, actually.
And the other one is he had a weird connection with his mom. Like he was cuddling with her in bed. I thought he was just super close with her, but it turned out it was Oedipus complex.
Oedipus.
Oh, Oedipus complex? I don't know what that is. He called my dog
Oedipus
ugly.
complex is when you're like in love with your mom.
Oh, well, yeah. He called my dog ugly. He went to literal prison. Yes.
The ugly thing, like I have two Frenchies. People call my dogs ugly all the time. That
Yeah.
never bothers me because I
Neither.
think the uglier that dogs are, the cuter
The
they
better. Kevin calls Bowie the brown clown.
are. Like that doesn't bother
It's
me.
cute.
Yeah, I don't think that's a flag. I think that like literally is funny.
This one's crazy. He had his own name tattooed on himself.
Do you know I just realized we have a friend who actually does that.
But it's her last name, so it's different. Like I think first name.
It's still her name. It's still her name.
Yeah, we don't knock that. That one's fine.
That one's really funny. I think you
Yeah.
should knock it, but that's really
Yeah.
funny.
Sorry, I just like totally forgot about that. Flirting with other women right in front of me. Hate that.
That's just like a big no-no. That's just like already like breakup season.
I wasn't allowed to wear leggings.
You have to be allowed to wear certain things. Like, and not certain things. You have to be allowed to wear whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Except, like, obviously don't go out there nude. Like, respect your partner to a certain degree. But,
For
like,
sure.
you can wear whatever you want.
This one's good. This is a huge flag. He would scream at his parents. I feel like I also do that.
I don't,
like, yeah, totally red flag.
I don't yell at my parents, but, like, different. But, yeah, you do.
My
you
family
definitely-
screams at each other. That's how we communicate.
You do. Sometimes it's scary, but yeah, you do.
He lived in someone's backyard in a tent. That's about it. But I just
so
thought that
he's
was so
homeless?
funny. I guess so. But I just thought that was so funny. Like sometimes you think like the big red flags that you've ignored are bad. Like there's a lot of worse ones.
What's the worst one you think you ignored?
Me?
Yeah.
I guess that he was gay and I didn't know.
I mean, you can
Let me
ignore that
think,
because
let
there's
me
no
think.
flag that's like noticeable.
Um,
I have one.
that I did or you?
That was
Okay.
from me. One of my exes, like I had this inkling in my stomach and I knew that like something was up, but I saw this girl constantly like commenting on his things and they
Oh.
were like liking each other's posts. And I saw her like slide into his DMs too at one point. I didn't even look through his phone. I just like had this inkling, like again, hunch. We broke up like maybe 2 weeks after that.
Yeah.
And he came over, we had breakup sex. And by the way, when I say he came over, he drove all the way from LA to San Diego to have breakup sex with me, basically.
Yeah.
And blamed it on his car, like getting a new car, even though there's dealerships all over LA. Sorry, guys. I set a timer because I want to order this cheesesteak to my house.
I'm starving.
Same. And basically, that next day after we had breakup sex, he left for Hawaii with this
Mhm.
girl.
And they're now engaged.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, congrats to
Yeah,
them.
congrats. Mazel. Mazel tov. Okay, I think a red flag that I ignored.
That's good shit right there.
That's a good
Oh, that's
one.
good news.
It happened like I think yeah. Wait, I think they're engaged.
Do you want to double check that?
I'm almost positive. They are engaged. I'm almost positive.
Good for them.
I got love bombed pretty hard once and I didn't know what it was. It was the first time I ever got love bombed. And he told me he loved me while we were on Molly.
Oh.
And I was like, me too, I love you too. And then he left for school. And then he had a girlfriend the whole time. So don't do drugs.
That's crazy.
Wait, I just need to double check that he's engaged. I'm literally almost positive.
Like, I'm
Did I
not
have
mad.
a dream about it?
Whether it happened or not, I'm not upset about it. Like, good for them.
No, but now I'm like, did I make that? I thought I saw something, but all of their friends are getting engaged and getting married.
like, honestly, he was like the dirtiest guy ever. Like, actually, like sanitary concerns.
Yeah, didn't he always have an itchy butt?
Guys, I can't even get into it. It's
Yeah, she's
crazy.
engaged.
He'd sometimes be like, I didn't wipe enough.
That's seriously that alone is
Actually,
that's
that's
a
red
flag.
flag.
That's
That's a
the
red
fucking
flag.
flag. What do you mean?
He would be like,
Wait, maybe she's not. I'm. So
he'd be like, it's itchy because I think I didn't wipe enough or something
Oh.
like that. Oh yeah, they are engaged. Cute, good for them.
Oh, I have a pet peeve.
Wait, hold on. Can I see the song?
You might be here. Is that
Wait.
your song?
And he sent me that
Beyond
song.
Leon Bridges.
Yeah. Wait, I can literally pull up a text series
Wait,
where he actually
stop.
sent me that song. I'm fucking crying.
Also, like, good for them, happy for them. But like, as the girl,
No, I don't
like,
care.
So crazy
I'm,
to
like,
get on a plane
so-
with somebody like who just broke up with his girlfriend. Like,
no, I think they were talking and yapping it up. Like, I think that they had a thing before, like, things that ended. And whether it was a physical, it was for sure, like, an emotional cheating.
oh yeah.
But, like, I don't
With
care.
his itchy butt, like, good luck. I don't know.
It's literally, like, again, not the most, like, hygienic person.
Yeah, that's gross.
I don't care.
Your butt should never be itchy.
Like, also, like, I'm fully married.
Unless
and
you
in
have, like,
happy
a rash.
relationship. Or, like, hemorrhoids or something,
Yeah.
maybe. I
Unless
don't
you're a
know.
baby getting your diaper changed. Like, anyways.
Really gross, but, like, whatever. And I do wish them the best.
Mhm.
And I have no issue.
Yeah. You didn't even know they're engaged. You don't give a fuck.
No.
Who cares? A
I'm,
lot
like,
of my
so
exes
not,
are
like,
engaged too.
The jealous type. It's really crazy when you see someone like you lost your virginity to get engaged.
Yeah, you're like, ew. She has to be with him for the rest of her life. Good luck.
Mine's on like kid number 2 and I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah. It's just also so crazy when you like first start having sex and you're like with like the same person for a while or whatever, or you're jumping around, then you finally like hook up with somebody that like
Has a good
good size, not only has a good size downstairs.
you just discovered the range that you have, right? Like there's a small and a large, and then you realize like,
in-between,
oh,
medium.
there's some people that I can be in between with. There's some people who I need to be bigger because their personalities
Right.
suck. Yeah.
But it's just like so crazy because like the first person I ever had sex with, I'm like, oh yeah, his penis is big, but then like it wasn't like at all.
There was a guy
At all.
from college that I saw for like a long time, not even a long time. I'm going to say a year.
Yeah.
And Yasmin and I were actually talking about like our friend groups in college, and and we were going back and forth as to who
Has
we
the
had
smallest
seen.
dick.
Yeah, and he was like the smallest penis I'd ever seen in my
I
life.
remember, you know what's funny is when you were dating him, like I remember during the summer, like you were even talking about him. You're like, he's so amazing. He makes me laugh. We have the best friendship and best relationship, but his penis is just so small.
It was, and by the way, I don't discriminate.
No.
I don't. I
Yeah.
didn't. It
the
was.
best dick sucker in town.
I don't go by that, but okay. I don't discriminate. It was more so just the smallest thing I've ever seen in my life. It was so small. Like I can't even, like, me saying it's small is a drastic understatement to how small it actually is.
Which I will say really fucking sucks for guys.
Well,
like,
he's married now.
what?
And I just saw that here, and I'll show you. The wife is gorgeous, by the way.
Wow.
But I just start laughing to myself because I'm like, I know what their sex
Good
life
for them.
is like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even in that scenario, I'm like,
maybe-
I know what their sex life is like, and I'm like,
But maybe she's never seen a bigger penis either. Like, you know what I mean? It's not until you experience your first one that you really realize what you were dealing with before.
Hold on, wait till I show you. You're gonna be like, what?
But I will say it sucks for guys because, like, again, you'll always find somebody that, like, loves you for who you are. But, like, if somebody wants, like, a bigger whatever, like, guys can't do anything about it. Whereas, like, if girls want bigger boobs, they can literally get bigger boobs. If girls, like, have a bigger labia, they can get a labiaplasty. Like, you can get it to be smaller. But, like, guys can't do anything.
Oh my god! All Yasmin and I do is see.
Tori didn't listen to one thing I just
No, I
said.
do. Guys can't do anything. You're so right. I have another friend
That's
from
my bottle cap.
college who was like really wealthy guy, really funny, really sweet, never really had to like work a real job or anything, came from a really good family. And
Is this the bent neck? The bent.
no,
Oh.
but comes from the same family.
I always just said the bent neck lady.
yeah, no, this is the crooked dick.
Mm.
Not the crooked dick guy, but like his cousin.
Is that?
You know who it is.
No, I know. But is that genetic?
I don't know. I feel like maybe it just came out the wrong way. I'm not sure.
Wonder if it has to do with circumcision. No.
I don't think so. That's like just extra skin. Anyways, So this guy, really sweet long-term friend, and it's kind of like if you've known someone for like 12 years and it's like, oh, haha, you're hot. Like, and they say that to you and you're just like, yeah, fucking go fuck yourself. Like, that's the kind of relationship we have. And I feel like some guys like have that in general with other girls. Like, he's one of those guys that has that with like every woman on the planet.
I wouldn't like that though.
But it like,
is it not serious? Is it?
It's joking. It's not like, it's like sarcastic. It's like, oh, that's just his personality. Like, he would be like, it's kind of like Jesse Solomon. Like, he would talk to any girl and say like,
could never.
Anyways, don't talk to him every week, every day. No, nothing like that. But once in a blue moon, I do get like a response from him being like, oh my God, you and Leah look great.
No, okay. Thanks for throwing me in there to make me feel good.
No.
But no, he says you, Tori, are so hot.
He has said you before in the past.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he has.
Thanks. But like, he
has.
Okay.
He has. I'm telling you.
All right, I believe you.
And he said to me, like, at one point, he was like super drunk and was like, oh, you're like so hot or whatever.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where I like didn't even respond because I was like, this is getting fucking weird and you're making me uncomfortable.
Yeah. Now it's getting serious.
And he's done it to my friends too. Like, we have group chats where we will literally like be like, oh, this is hilarious. Like,
he says the same things.
This is what he said to one of my friends.
Oh my God. He's so inappropriate.
Like, nips and glasses look good on you, whatever.
Is he serious? He needs an HR complaint.
A group chat with my guy friends, he was like, you guys, you don't understand. Like, I'm going to propose to my girlfriend. He's had a girlfriend for a few years. And he's like, I'm really going to propose to her. This is really serious for me, whatever. And it's like, and he just got engaged to top it all off.
Sucks for her.
So he just got engaged and he sent, a message to my friend being like, nips and glasses look good on you. And it's like a really cute.
Just recently?
Picture of her. This was yesterday.
God.
He starts with hello on the close friends. And like, my friend and I are laughing because I was like, he should be concerned about his wife. And also if Michael texted that shit to anyone, I would be fucking furious.
Also, that would never pass in the workplace.
And my friend's like,
talking to people who work.
My friend's like, I would kill my significant other's ass. Are you joking? And I was like, I have steam coming out my ears just thinking about how much of a skis he can be. And then my friend goes, I think some guys think of it like since they've known us for decades, it just doesn't count. There are some people that it like, do you ever feel like it doesn't count with that are like, oh, you look great, but like, you look great is different than like, you're so hot. I love your body. Like,
it's like such like locker room talk. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, but he's saying it directly to you guys, which is interesting. But I just think it's like, grow up. Like, you're over 30 years old. Like, it's. Now I'm at the point where I'm like, that's wildly inappropriate. I feel like back then I would have been like, oh, that's such a guy thing to do. But like, that's crazy to
But
me.
it's like, she's like they view sending a flirty comment to their college friend as not really anything rude to their wife. But if it was my significant other, I would dead ass swing. I'd be swinging right on the nose.
But it's not even about their significant other. It's also about your significant other and the person who he just sent that to his significant other. Like, if those guys, if like they knew what they were saying, like, he's going to get punched in the face.
But then I started like laughing and I was like, it's he's going to be, no matter what situation or circumstance he's in with any woman or partner, he's going to be the exact person always and like never change that.
Yeah.
And then my friend's like, yeah, he's just a cheater. Why do you think that some guys are just born like that?
He's going to be that type of dad that's like sitting around the table when his daughter has friends over, just staring at his daughter's friends' boobs.
And the type of guy
and
who gets like
on their
a
asses.
specific haircut from a woman with big tits and is like, you can cut it shorter. So she like leans in and her boobs like,
yeah, but can you come a little closer? I can't hear what you're saying.
Yeah,
like he's gonna be staring at his daughter's
he's gonna
friends'
be like
tits and ass, talking about them.
Biggest
to their
pervert,
faces.
and he's gonna get daughters just because God's gonna like spite him that way.
And he's gonna like talk to his friends. He's like, my daughter has the hottest friends. Like, he's gonna be that guy, and like,
or they're all gonna be all by his pool, like the daughter and the friends, and he's just gonna come out there with like
sitting.
a Speedo.
Yep, and just watching them. Ugh, gross. Hate that for him.
Well, on that note,
buckle up.
Enjoy the ride.
And remember that.
And sometimes good friends do too.
Ew.
And no polygamous.
Boys lie. Boys lie.
Boys lie.
Boys lie.
Boys lie. Them boys, they be lying.
Boys lie.